Good evening. I am Sierra Love, a senior here at the university, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing. It is my pleasure to serve as your mistress of ceremony for the 44th Youth Motivational Task Force program. This is a premier program sponsored by the Office of Career Services. As you look around the room, you will see our theme, I Got the Keys, key elements to yielding success, being displayed by our students and our consultants. The Office of Career Services and the YMTF committee have been busy all year planning this outstanding program, and we are ready to begin. The program will proceed as printed. We will start with the welcome by Kelley.
Good evening. I am Kelley, a junior here majoring in Industrial Technology, Management, and Applied Engineering. I would like to welcome our consultants, administrators, staff, guests, and students to the 44th Annual Youth Motivation Task Force. We know that it is not always easy to commit your time and energy beyond your everyday responsibilities. Your presence here today is a sign that everyone that you care about our growth and development of students at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I got the keys. Key elements yielding success is a very appropriate theme. One that we feel will prepare students to open the door to success through education, career planning, and self-development. Each year we call upon corporate and education leaders to succeed in the leaders like you to help equip us with the skills and knowledge to succeed in today's global society. Because of your influence, we believe programs like Youth Motivational Task Force is a key to our success. Again, we welcome you and we thank you for believing in the Youth Motivational Task Force.
Good evening. I am Darius White, a sophomore here at the university, currently majoring in criminal justice. Let us pray. Heavenly Father, we come to you today just to say thank you for waking us up this morning and starting us on our way. We thank you for all the consultants that are here. We thank you for protecting them as they travel from far and near. God, I thank you for this program and everyone that is here to make it a success. We thank you for the food that we are about to receive, that it be nourishment to our bodies and our minds. God, we thank you for those who prepare the food, that they may be forever blessed. In your Son Jesus' name, we pray. Amen.
I have the honor of introducing our speaker for tonight, Mr. Casey Branch. Mr. Branch is an 2000 graduate of our esteemed university, where he earned a bachelor's degree in business administration with a concentration in marketing. Immediately after graduation, he began his professional career with AT&T Leadership Development Program. This program was designed for recent college graduates with the outstanding leadership potential. During his tenure at AT&T, he served in the following roles: sales operating manager, control manager, project manager, and associate director of operations. In May of 2010, Mr. Branch began to serve as chief operating officer of the Concord Church in Dallas, Texas, under the leadership of senior pastor Brian L. Carter. However, with a greater purpose in mind, Mr. Branch became Pastor Branch, as he is now the lead pastor of Concord Church in Kelley, Texas. Creekstone Church in Kelley, Texas. He recently graduated with a master's degree in Christian leadership from Dallas Theological Seminary. He has been married to his college sweetheart, Shanae, whom he met at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff for 14 years, and they have 2 children. Give a round of applause for that. 14 years. Say amen. Ladies and gentlemen, as I read Pastor Branch's bio, I knew he was the perfect match for this thing, especially with the key word we will be involved with: education. He graduated from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Career planning. He graduated with a career with AT&T. Self-development. He was recognized with leadership potential upon graduation and served in many several leadership roles in corporate America. So please join me with a round of applause as we greet him with Pastor Casey Branch.
Appreciate that, homeboy. Michael and I began to talk as I sat down, and I didn't recognize him because it had been so long since I had seen him. We began to talk, and I told him that I started in '96. I was here from '96 to 2000. He said, "Oh man, I was born in '95." I said, "You can be quiet now. Thank you." God bless you. Such a joy to see you, and to see you grow into a fine young man. Last time I saw him, he was a young buck, young man, and grateful to see him. Praise God for you. I'm grateful to Miss Cherry. Thank you so much. My friend, Miss Cherry, who gives me a hard time all the time. But I'm grateful for my friend, Miss Cherry, and to Carmen Jackson, Yolanda Riley, and that team for putting together this year's banquet and YMTF program. Would you give a round of applause for that team? All of the committee members who have worked tirelessly to put this together. I am so thankful for this invitation and this opportunity to share today. To the students who have come today, you all look wonderful, and it's a joy to see that the university is moving forward with bright, sharp students, and so I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful to you for being here. To my fellow alum who were in the house, especially those who were here while I was in school, is looking at me now saying, "Look at God." You don't have to clap. Stop it. Y'all so crazy. But I am grateful for your friendship and for all of the smiles and hugs that are in the room. Looking forward to catching up with each one of you afterwards. My parents in the house, my mom and dad, so grateful for you for being here. Stand up and let them look at you. I'm so proud. Let them look at you. You're looking cute tonight. Those are my folks. They are proud alumnus of the university as well. They always told me, son, you can go anywhere that's free, but if my money is paying for it, you're going to UAPB. So I'm so glad that I made that choice. Hey, listen, I hope that you have already gotten your spiritual nourishment today. I hope that you've already been to church. I am a preacher, but we won't be going to the Bible today per se. I'm going to stay with the theme of this year's Youth Motivation Task Force. And I'm going to stay with the theme, and I'm just going to speak from the heart, and I'm going to speak from the subject, use your key. Use your key. Let's pray. Father, we love you. We thank you even now for your hand that's with us. Thank you for an opportunity to come together to this esteemed university, this place that you've used over the years as a stepping stone and as a gateway for many of us who have gone into the real world to make a difference. We pray that this time on tonight and this week is beneficial to the students and to the university, and that someone may be encouraged and motivated to move forward in a way that honors and pleases you as well as this university. We love you, Lord, and we trust you. In your precious name we pray. Amen. Amen. Use your key. I remember it like it was yesterday. Giles, it was a Wednesday, and I had been to class. I had dropped my resume off at the Career Services office. I had been to the caf to get something to eat. And now I was headed back to my room at JBJ to take an epic afternoon college nap. I missed those. I was headed to take my afternoon college nap. I had gone in and put my stuff down and got a call from Miss Mary Jones at the Career Services office. She had called to inform me that I had a smudge on my resume. I needed to print another copy out. I'm dating myself now. But I needed to print another copy out, bring it down to the office. I said, okay, no problem. I have to work this evening, and I'll drop it by afterwards. She said, no problem. I'll be here. Just drop it by this evening. So I went by. On my way to work, I was a salesman at Gorgeous Jewelers, and so I went by to drop my resume off, and because I was dressed professionally on my way to work, Ms. Jones said, hey, the guy who's doing the seminar from AT&T is down the hall. He's setting up the seminar. I know you're going to miss it because you have to work, but he's doing a seminar, a brief seminar, a workshop on AT&T, and for the students that are interviewing tomorrow, would you like to meet him? I said, sure. So I went down and I began to meet this guy, Chris, and she introduced us, brought us together. We shook hands, and Ms. Jones left, and then Curtis, I began to help him set up the room. I mean, he was setting up the desk and putting them together seminar style. We began to have some light conversation. As we began to continue to talk, we finished setting up the room. And he said, would you like to finish your interview? I said, what? He said, yeah, I'm already fairly impressed with you. We've been talking, I'm getting to know you, you're getting to know me. He said, why don't we just finish this now? You don't have to worry about tomorrow. I said, well, sure. He said, do you have a resume? I said, well, yes, I do. So I was cool, calm, and collected. I went down, I went down, left the room. I said, I'll be right back. I went out, went to Miss Jones's office. I closed the door. Miss Jones! I'm interviewing right now. She said, you're interviewing right now? I said, yes, ma'am. We were going through there, talking, setting up the room. She said, hey, just finished the interview. I need my resume. She said, hey, listen, calm down. Miss Jones looked me square in the eye and she said, hey, listen, you're ready for this. Ralph, she said, I want you to go down there and you do what you've been taught. You've been coming through this career services office. You've been here at the university for a while. You know what to expect. She said, we've given you everything that you need to be successful on this interview. You've already done well so far, and he wouldn't have even asked to finish it. So why don't you go ahead and I want you to square your shoulders. I want you to get yourself together. And I want you to go and make us proud. And that's what I did, friends. I went back down that hallway with my resume in hand. I had my shoulders perked out and I was ready to go. I walked back in that room and I aced that interview. And he was so impressed. And he said, hey, listen, I know you're here to interview for this position, but there's a program that we have, this leadership program. I think you would be perfect for it. She said, would you be interested in flying to St. Louis next week to interview? I said, well, I don't have anything on my schedule. I live in the dorm. Let me call my mom and see if I can go to St. Louis next week. Here I am. I found myself interviewing in St. Louis for a program that started with 10,000, that started, or they stopped taking emails or stopped taking resumes at 10,000. They whittled those down to the best 1,500. They cut those in half to the top 750 and gave phone interviews to those 750. They cut those in half and gave them a multiple choice test. They cut those in half and allowed them to write an essay. And then you got another face-to-face interview with a panel. And finally, they chose 80 people for this program that started out with 10,000 applicants. I was one of the 80. If it sounds like I'm bragging, it's because I am. But I'm not bragging on me. I'm bragging on the grace of God and on this university. Because I had that opportunity. It all started because I was in the right place at the right time and used the right key to be successful on that interview. Friends, life presents us with many opportunities. Whether or not you will have an opportunity to take advantage of those opportunities will depend on how well you are prepared and how willing you are to use your preparation. Thomas Edison said it this way. He says, we often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and disguised as work. Edison says that in order, that in life, opportunities will come, but you have to be willing to work in order to turn that opportunity into success. Friends, just like there are keys to success to get you the job, there are also keys to help you to be successful on the job, to be successful to keep that job, as well as to grow on that job. Now that you're in, what will keep you there? Now that you're in, how can I grow here? Now that you're in, how can I run this company? Friends, there are keys to success. If you're a student here at the university, those who are here and who have come with love in their hearts to share with you this week have come to give you the keys to success to help you not only get a job, but to keep a job and to grow there. We're here, friends, to pour into you this week, just like we were poured into as we were here on these hallowed grounds. And our hope is that as we pour into you, that you will take the keys gained this week, and that you will use them, you will put them to work to open the doors of opportunity in your life so that you will find great success. These keys are listed on your program. These keys we will walk through this week. And I'm going to stay with these keys on tonight. The first key that you need to success is education. You need some education, friends. Now, students, you have started out on the right track by pursuing an education in one of the best institutions in the country. As you get into the real world of work, you will discover what the university has done for you. You will realize how the university has positioned you, how the university has challenged you, how the university has shaped you. You will realize what the university has really done for you. You'll find yourself like me and others who have graduated, who have moved on, and you have found yourself hanging with friends who went to other universities here in the state, who now look at you and other people who went to UAPB in the room who say, I should have gone to UAPB. Anybody here in the real world working, and friends of mine in the house, you found yourself kicking it with some people, and you looked around and the people from the yard were the most successful people in the room? The people from the yard, they're looking at you. They went to Conway, and they went to Fayetteville, and they went to Henderson, and now here you are kicking it, and they're not doing what they thought they would be doing, but you are. Or maybe you're not doing what you thought you would be doing, but you're doing better. And they're looking at you saying, how can I get a hookup? How can I get on? They're looking at you and your internships and your opportunities, and they're saying, man, I should have gone to the yard with you. Well, friends, this is what this university does. It positions you, it challenges you, but it also positions you for great success. There are people in here all over the room who can share their positioning story or their story of what the university has done for you. And I'm just encouraged, Sister Bowers, to know that it didn't stop with us. That students even now are still taking advantage of great opportunities. I was sitting here talking to Michael. Michael is a senior, and Michael has already had 3 internships. And I said, he's been to Ohio for 3 different summers. I said, Michael, I said, well, what are you doing after graduation? He said, well, I already got my job lined up. I'm already good. I'm just waiting to graduate. I said, man, that is awesome. Like, you've had 3 internships. And you already have a job waiting on you, and it's February. You still have 3 months left of graduation, and here you are, already positioned for great success. Friends, that's what the university does. This education that we are receiving here, it means something. We were talking, he said, man, we were talking about what it means. He said, man, we go to conferences and we go to workshops in different places that they take us, and when they find out that we're from UAPB, like, they're impressed. They want to talk to us. They want to give us opportunities. They're giving us business cards, and they're saying, hey, I know this person and that person, on and on and on. The reputation of the education from this university, friends, it means something. Now, some of you students may be looking at me and you may be saying, man, I know, but I'm tired. Oh, I'm so tired of the yard, I don't know what to do. Friends, I want to encourage you that that's a good thing. You should be tired of it. Because this is a place of matriculation, not your ultimate destination. If this is a place that you're tired of, it's probably because you've been here long enough. And now it's time to go. And so I encourage you as you leave this place, friends, to always have something good to say about dear mother, knowing that she has done something wonderful for you. You need this education, friends, because a college education says that you have the intellect, that you have the stamina, that you have the perseverance to complete a task. It says that you can get the job done. Friends, you need this education because without it, friends, you miss out on opportunities that you otherwise wouldn't have. You need this education, friends, to open doors of opportunity, but you also need this education as it becomes because in your family, it's the way to elevate your entire family. In education here at UAPB, it sets the standard, or it sets the tone for your entire family. I am the 85th person in my family to graduate from the University of Arkansas at Pine 85. They did a news story a few years ago after we hit the 100 mark. We've had over 100 branches that have come to this university. It is literally impossible for any of you or for anyone to say that they have gone to this university and not know at least one branch since the 40s. There has been a branch on this campus every decade since the 1950s. And we don't plan on stopping now because it's a standard in our family. And so at this point, we're not growing up saying, are you going to college, or what do you think about college? It is a standard. But not just my family, but your families as well. Because we all know of some families that have had a ton of family members to come through here. The Raynors and the Flowers, and don't make me say Trice. On and on and on again, and you can raise your hand and say, yeah, it was 5 of us. Yeah, it's been 10 of us. It's been 20 of us. On and on and on again, this university has been a stepping stone for my family and many families like ours. Friends, you need a formal education because it is a major key to success. It is the starting point, but then there's another education that you need. It's the education needed to be successful on the job. Because when you get to where you're going, you got your bachelor's degree, and some of you may already have your master's degrees, and you got your good job, and here you are, you get ready to go to your good job, Miss Sweat, they're going to give you your little cubicle. And they're going to send you through new hire orientation, and they're going to give you all the training and everything you need, give you all the passwords in your laptop and everything you need to do your job. And then you're going to sit in that cubicle and you're going to realize that you know nothing. Yeah, when you leave here, you have a head full of book knowledge, but you don't know anything about that job that you're going to. So there's a whole other education that you have to have, which means that you have to humble yourself to learn what the people that are already there already know. When I got to my job, Miss Cherry, I was managing a team in a call center, and everybody on my team was my parents' age. Literally, like everybody was my parents' age. So I had to go in, Gerald, yes ma'am, no ma'am. No, yes sir, no sir. And I remember this one day, this lady, she was like twice my age, a little older. I was taught to say Lafayette, yes ma'am, no ma'am. And I had this one guy, he said, oh man, you don't have to do all that, call me Bill. I said, I can't call you Bill. But friends, that humility and that home training, it opened many doors for me. And I had to sit there and learn from the people on my team, the people who I had to ultimately do their annual reviews for, and who I had to write up if they weren't doing the right. I had to ultimately learn from them what they even did. And so, friends, there's another education that you're going to have on the job, and you have to humble yourself so that you can learn the lessons on the job. Moving forward, friends, move forward knowing that you know something, but you don't know it all. Humble yourself, friends, and always have a hunger for knowledge, formally and informally, because it's a major key to success. The second key to success, friends, is career planning. It's career planning, friends. Career success is intentional. It does not just happen. It takes great planning. In your career, there are going to be some doors open to you, and you're going to find yourself in opportunities where it's just the grace of God like I did. But at some point, you got to be intentional about your growth. At some point, you got to be intentional about your career. And you have to put something down on paper so that you can move forward and so that you can move forward with your achievements. At some point, you have to sit down and begin to plot and put things on paper because you might have a goal of what you want to be and what you want to achieve. But a goal without a plan is just a wish. That's all it is, friends. And if you don't have a plan for where you're going in life, you're just hoping and wishing. Friends, life is too short to be hoping and wishing. You don't want to go to a job wasting your life away knowing that there's something ultimately that you really want to do there. And so, friends, you have to sit down and you have to plan on where you would like to go. Whether it happens that way or not, you still need a plan. But, friends, I encourage you not to plan in a vacuum. Not to do it yourself, not to put together your solo plan like you have it all together and you know exactly how to get to where you're going. No, friends, you need a mentor and a sponsor in your life. Yeah, you need a mentor and a sponsor in your life. You need a mentor and a sponsor, those people that can help you along the way. You need some people who have already been where you're trying to go. You need a mentor, first of all, friends. A mentor, a good person, a good mentor who's just wise, who has a certain level of wisdom. They're just a leader, and you just know. They don't always have to be doing what you're doing. They're just a leader. They're just a jack of all trades. They're just full of wisdom. You need a good mentor in your life to help you put a plan together and to navigate through. But then you also need a sponsor. Because, see, a sponsor is different from a mentor. See, a mentor guides you and they give you good advice. But then that sponsor is actually able to have some input into your career. It's the person that may be in your department or in your organization that's 3 or 4 steps ahead that you go to and humbly ask, hey, can you just walk with me? Can we read a book together? Or can you just talk to me? Can we do lunch every once in a while? Can you have some input in my life and career? See, they're not only able to give you good advice, but they're actually able to open doors for you down the road too. Friends, we all need a good mentor and a good sponsor in our lives to help us put a plan together, to help us advance in our careers. You got to be realistic, but you got to be hopeful at the same time. You got to be realistic and say, look, this thing may not turn out like I want it to, but I'm going to at least put a plan together. But you also got to be hopeful and say, you know what? If I put a good plan together, and if I keep grinding, and if I keep implementing the lessons that my mentors and sponsors are placing in my life, then eventually something is going to work out. You got to keep preparing, knowing that eventually success is on the way. Success is when preparation meets opportunity. So you got to keep grinding and preparing for something greater, knowing that eventually this thing is going to work out. Friends, there's another key to success. This is another key to success, and this is really the last key. This last key is self-development and personal responsibility. They go hand in hand, friends. There's a self-development and personal responsibility. Because if you're going to be serious about being successful in life, being successful in your careers, then you got to be serious about being a leader. Leaders hunger for more. They always hunger for more. Leaders always hunger for more knowledge. They always want to grow. And if you're going to succeed in life, then you have to be committed to growing in your leadership, knowing that you have not arrived. How you influence others in relationships, personally and professionally, is vital to your success. Friends, leaders, if you're going to lead, you've heard it said, leaders are readers. It was just a cliche to me until I got serious about my leadership. Until I got serious about picking up books and reading, and then began to implement those lessons in my life and begin to take them on the job and begin to move forward. And people were wondering, you're so mature and how are you growing? And I began to get serious about my self-development. Serious about my leadership. Leaders are readers and forever learners. They always want to know more about their skill or their craft. They're not comfortable with just being in the mix. They want to be the best. They're constantly reinventing themselves in search of the next and greater opportunity. They are never satisfied. You find leaders at workshops and conferences when nobody told them to go. You find leaders and people who are successful at life actually at workshops that the company told you to go on, and you're taking notes and actually have something to bring back instead of just the binders that you put in file 13. You find leaders reading leadership books and talking to other people who read. You find leaders in book clubs, and you find leaders sometimes just sitting at the feet of a great leader and learning. A true leader never stops growing. They never, ever arrive. And if you're going to grow, in order for you to grow, you got to take some personal responsibility for this self-development, because no one is going to make you do it. No one's going to come to your cubicle and say, you know what, I think you ought to start reading these books, and I'm going to check in and follow up on you, and we're going to walk together. No one's going to do that for you. You have to initiate that on your own. No one is going to make you do it, just like you came to the university and no one made you get up out of bed and go to class and do what you needed to do. That time was over in high school. When you get to the real world of work, no one's making you come to class. No one's sending progress reports home. No one's sending emails saying where you are in your studies. No, you just get your appraisal at the end of the year. And you'll know if you got a 1% raise or a 5% raise, how you did. You'll know whether or not you need to start self-developing yourself, and you will take that personal responsibility to do it on your own. It won't come easy, friends, but you have to work for it. Some of us are very talented, so I know you're looking at me and you're saying, yeah, well, I'm going into a field like I'm a musician or I'm a public speaker. Whatever I do, this is just what I do. This is my gift, and I'm just talented at it. I can just do it. That's you. That's what you're saying to yourself. And you know what? You're right. You can just do it. This is just what you do. But at some point, you have to ask yourself, what would it look like if I mixed my talent with a little hard work? What if I took this talent and I actually decided to cultivate my skill and my craft? What would it really look like? What would it look like? Kevin Durant made this quote popular. It was originally quoted by Tim Nakia, a high school basketball coach. He says, hard work beats talent when talent won't work hard. I'm going to say it again because somebody wanted to tweet that out. Hard work beats talent when talent won't work hard. He said it's not just enough for you to be good at something, for you to be naturally gifted. But at some point you have to take some time and begin to develop yourself. And you got to take the personal responsibility to work hard and begin to cultivate your skill, cultivate your craft so that you can be even better than what you naturally are. No one will make you do it, friends. Once you're out there in the real world, you got to take the personal responsibility for your own growth. Friends, these are the keys to success. Education and career planning and personal responsibility and self-development. These are major keys. They're a cliche for the students right now because I know you're going to hear them all week. You've heard them since you've been here at the university, but I promise you, when you get out into the real world of work, and you're trying to open doors of opportunity, you're going to reach back and I hope and pray that you remember these keys and you begin to put them to work and to use in your life. I'll close when I tell you this story. This was one of my first trips out of school. It was right out of school. The economy was still great. The economy hadn't collapsed yet. And so I was traveling a lot. And I was in this program, and in this program, it was a 3-year program. It was a 3-year program, Pendleton, and every year you got a chance to move to a different organization. Different city, different organization. I spent 2 years in Austin, and then I moved to Chicago. I went to different organizations, so it was like you were there for a year, and then you moved on. Well, this one position I had, it was a great position because my boss used to travel all the time. And when he would travel, I got a chance to travel. So I remember it was one of our first little trips. And we had traveled growing up, and we had been exposed to different places, but this was like the first time that I was doing it on my own, like, grown folks style. Here I am, I had flown to Chicago, and we were staying downtown at the West, and I was meeting my boss and the rest of the crew later on. And the great thing about this job is that my boss was kind of a bigwig, and Miss Sweat, wherever he stayed, I got a chance to stay. And I'm from the country, I'm easily impressed. And we would go places, and we went to Chicago, we would go places, and I couldn't believe sometimes where I was. Like, I couldn't believe my life. My mama is giggling because she remembers when I used to call her, like, Mama, you ain't gonna believe this hotel. I went to this one particular hotel. I was in Chicago on a trip in Chicago, Michael, and we stayed at the Westin downtown. I had my little bags. I was looking all professional, and I went to go checked in, got my key, and I was staying with my boss with the big wigs, and so I got a chance to stay on the upper floors, Rap Jr. I got a chance to stay up on the upper floors. They gave me my key, and my key on the elevator, Dad, you would take your key, and the floor I was on, you had to put your key in and go to your floor. This was like awesome. So I get on the elevator, and the elevator is crowded, everybody pushing their button, and I had to be dramatic. Took my key and slid it in, slid it out, and pressed the button. Everybody was looking at me like, I wonder who he is. Went up to my floors, 29th floor, room 29, say 29. I get up, got my bags and everything. I go to my room, I slide my key in that door, and nothing happened. Like, the little light didn't turn green. Oh, man, what's going on? I wipe it off, wipe it off. I slide it again, and nothing was happening. So I saw a phone at the end of the hallway. I said, man, I don't want to go all the way back downstairs. So I left my bags right there, went down to the end of the hallway, picked up the phone, said, hey, this is Mr. Branch. I'm in room 29, and my key won't work. Can you activate my key? She said, well, sir, Mr. Branch, I'm so sorry you're having that problem. Well, won't you look at your key? And on your key, does it say 29W or 29E? I said, she says 29E. She said, oh, that's the problem. You're supposed to be in 29W. The E stands for East Tower, but you're supposed to be in the West Tower. So she says, if you will go downstairs and cross the lobby and go to the correct bank of elevators, it will take you up to the 29th floor, and you will go to your room. You'll be able to get in with that key. I said, okay, no problem. So here I go, Mr. Bennett. I got all my stuff, went back downstairs, crossed the lobby, opened the elevator doors. It was crowded, so I had to once again slowly put in my key. Press the button, go up to the floor. People looking at me like, who are you? And I was looking at him like, you don't need to know. I go to the 29th floor, find my room, 29W. I slide my key, and the light turned green. I was able to open the door and go into my room and lay down. Friends, I learned a valuable lesson during that experience. I learned that it's possible to get to the top. It's possible to get close to success, but to not fully gain access because you have the wrong key. Friends, students, alumni, that's all I came to tell you. The alumni here this week, we've come to give you the right key. Because we fully recognize that it's possible for you to get close to a great opportunity in life, but not gain full access to it, to not fully realize the full success of that opportunity because you have the wrong key. Take this week seriously. Take your keys, use them, and unlock many doors, because success is right there on the other side. Use your key. God bless you.
What a powerful word that we've received today from the pastor. Right, look at God. So, students, this is actually what transition looks like, because Kason actually started off as a student liaison. Then he came back as a YMTF consultant, and now he's the opening banquet speaker. So this is actually what transition looks like. So on behalf of the YMTF committee and the Office of Career Services, we present to you this small token of our appreciation. So, for all this money that you're making.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. Ms. Jones is not here today. Mr. Brandt, she would love to have been here to have heard your presentation. She has the flu, and so she decided that she better stay home and try to get well. Let's wish her well and keep her in our prayers. Outstanding presentation, and Ms. Cherry and the Career Service staff and the YMTF Steering Committee would like to recognize Ms. Jones for her many years of service to the Career Service Office and the Youth Motivation Task Force program. So I believe Ms. Cherry is going to receive Ms. Jones' presentation. It says, okay, but I'm going to present the presentation to Ms. Jones, and I'm going to ask Chief of Staff, Ms. Janice Rawls, to read the Chancellor's letter, if she would. And from Career Services, it said that appreciation of your years of outstanding leadership and support of the Youth Motivation Task Force program. February 26, 2017, University of Arkansas Pine Bluff, Dr. Lawrence B. Alexander, Chess.
Good evening. The letter from Dr. Alexander says, Dear Mrs. Jones, we would like to offer our sincere gratitude for your commitment and selfless service to the students, faculty, and staff at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Excuse me. Your efforts helped us successfully achieve the gold standard for the Youth Motivational Task Force program. Your enthusiasm and professionalism exemplify the Golden Lion legacy, one that is student-focused, success-driven, and mission-based. Through your service, you empowered our students to reach their full potential. You taught our students to think and act ethically and pursue their goals while becoming leaders in their respective communities. With your steadfast commitment to the Youth Motivational Task Force, you have reinforced our 25-year program goals on behalf of the countless students you supported and inspired. When I reflect on the numerous hours of devotion to our students, I am reminded of the maximum of our first president, John B. Watson. The end of education is to know God and the laws and purposes of his universe, and to reconcile one's life with these laws. The first aim of a good college is not to teach books, but the meaning and purpose of life. Hard study and learning of books are only a means to this end. We develop power, courage, and determination, and we go out to achieve truth, wisdom, and justice. If we do not come to this, the cost of schooling is wasted. Your professional contributions to YMTF is a testament to your commitment to excellence and to the service of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff community. With golden pride, With Golden Lion Pride, we thank you. Sincerely, Lawrence B. Alexander, Chancellor.
In addition to recognizing Ms. Jones for her service and support to the program, we decided that we would also recognize one of us, one of the consultants who has been with us for a number of years. I think when I started working with YMTF 25 years ago, she was a part of the program. I remember that she did for a number of years, she would do workshops on all kinds of things, resume writing, and I was a new professional, so I would sit in the sessions as if I was one of the consultants and knew everything, but I learned so much from her in those sessions. And then down through the years, we became colleagues and served on the Youth Motivational Task Force teams together. And I got to know her, not just from afar, but up close. And so tonight, we are honored and proud to acknowledge and recognize the support that the Youth Motivational Task Force has received from Mrs. Wanda Bynum Ashley. And as she's making her way, and we're gonna let our photographer get coordinated and all of that, I'd like to read the letter from our Chancellor. Dear Mrs. Ashley, we would like to offer our gratitude for your contributions to the success of the Youth Motivational Task Force program. With your steadfast commitment, you have reinforced our 25-year program goals on behalf of the countless students you supported and mentored. Your enthusiasm and professionalism exemplify the Golden Lion legacy, one that is student-focused, success-driven, and mission-based. Through your service, you empowered our students to reach their full potential. You inspired our students to think and act ethically and pursue their goals while becoming leaders in their respective communities. Your professional contributions to YMTF is a testament to commitment to excellence and service to the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. Again, thank you for your many years of support, and we wish you the best in your future endeavors. With Golden Lion Pride, thank you. Sincerely, Lawrence B. Alexander, Chancellor. We also have this wonderful award in appreciation for your years of support and participation. Wanda Bynum, February 26, 2017.
I am so pleased, humbled, and honored to accept the awards and the letter from the Chancellor. It has been a great opportunity for me to serve. I first started doing workshops in 1990 when I was with the Arkansas Gazette newspaper, and Gannett allowed me to participate. And when I joined the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department in 1992, I received a letter requesting me to do classroom visits. And it has just been an enormous pleasure to do that. I also had the opportunity to serve on the planning committee, and I was telling Mr. Bennett, as I was driving down today, I started laughing, remembering some of our planning meetings in St. Louis and how we worked hard during the day, but we had fun as well. And we would have to wear a dunce hat if we started laughing while we're working hard. And somehow Mr. Bennett and I wore more dunce hats than anyone else. But we worked hard. Certainly, to Mr. Bennett, on behalf of the Chancellor, I want to express my deepest appreciation to Mrs. Cherry, Felicia, Kennedy, other members of the committee, and to anyone else who was involved in this election. I express my deepest and sincere thanks. I'd like to salute the consultants who are participating this year. I encourage you to continue the commitment for as many years as you are able to do so, and encourage your companies to support YMTF. I am delighted to see the number of students that are participating this year, and in closing, I would just say to the students, I'd like to remind you of one of my favorite stories about a little boy at the state fair who saw a man with different colored balloons, red, yellow, green, purple, and orange. As the man filled the balloons with helium, the balloons started to rise into the sky. When he observed a black balloon, he asked, well, will the black balloon move into the sky as well? And the man answered, as long as you fill it with the right stuff. I say to you students, as you matriculate here at UAPB, as long as you fill your education with the right stuff, you should have the keys to succeed in the career field of your choice. Again, my sincere thanks.
My name is Raymond Nelson, and I am currently a sophomore majoring in biology. It is my pleasure to recognize all guests tonight as we kick off the 44th Youth Motivation Task Force program. But first, I would like to recognize our supporters, because without them, this program would not be possible. If we have any representatives present, we ask that you all would please stand and be recognized. We also ask that you will hold all applause until every supporter has been recognized. First, we have our Platinum supporters, Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, represented by Ms. Bobby Sweat. Gold supporters, Banneker Ventures. Silver supporters, Sam's Club, and also Monsanto, represented by Mr. Malcolm Mathis II and Mr. Tracy House. Bronze supporters, Willis Family Dentistry, represented by Dr. Giles Willis. And lastly, our individual supporters, Ms. Kamisha Freeman, Ms. Bobby Sweat, and Mr. Hannibal Bolton. Let's give all of our supporters a round of applause. We are pleased to announce that we have 44 consultants with us, of which 33 are graduates of this great university. Our consultants are representing the private sector, government agencies, educational institutions, and some are entrepreneurs. They will spend 2 days on the campus of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, motivating students to succeed. Starting from my left, will all consultants please stand one at a time, speak clearly into the microphone that is being passed around by our staff, and tell us who you are, the company or agency you are representing, and if you are a graduate of this great university.
How's everybody doing? My name is Ricky Pierre, and I'm with the United States Army Joint Munitions Command out of Rock Island. Proud graduate alumni from the University of Arkansas Pine Bluff. So when Pastor Branch was talking, I wanted to get up and start shouting, because I would not be where I am today if it hadn't been for UAPB. And I've been with the Army for 30 plus years, and it's all because of this university. And I'm proud to say UAPB. I wanted to get up and start doing a little chant, UAPB, because it's all about UAPB, and it's all about you guys, that's the consultants that's here. So I'm just proud to hear the message that we heard from our speaker.
Hello, I'm Bobby Sweat with Mercedes-Benz Financial Services out of the Detroit area, and I'm an 89 graduate, and I am thrilled to be here.
Hello, I'm Tracy House. I'm with Monsanto, and I graduated from this university December 11th. I'm happy to be here.
Hi, I'm Danielle Huggins. I'm from Synchrony Financial. I am not a UAP graduate, but I did graduate from North Carolina A&T in Greensboro. HBCU, yes.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Dr. Robert Jemison, Jemison Family Healthcare. I graduated from UAPB in 1990. And my wife is right there, Diane Jemison, going to stand up, baby. She graduated in 1991, occupational therapy. We're just glad to be here.
Hello, my name is Kanika Calvin Davis, and I'm a 2007 graduate, and I am here on behalf of the United States Department of Agricultural Risk Management Agency.
Hi, I'm Kamisha Freeman, and I'm a real estate director with the General Services Administration out of Washington, D.C. I reside in Dallas, Texas, and I'm a class of 2000 graduate.
Hello, I'm Lawrence Collins, class of 1983. I work for the Department of Defense Threat Reduction Agency.
Hello, good evening. My name is John Ekanyamofe Associates, financial advisor with Ameriprise. I'm a graduate of the University of Arkansas, Little Rock. And this is I believe my 4th year. Thank you.
Been awkward turning my back to everybody, but my name is Adamote Thumbutu. I'm a graduate of the University of Arkansas, class of 2007. Currently serve as a director for our HR enablement for Walmart Stores Incorporated.
Excuse my back. Hi, I'm Kelley Taylor. I'm here representing Taylor Construction Management. I'm a graduate of class of 1996.
Hello, I'm Dolores Bowers, retired Vice President of Diversity, Inclusion, and Health Equity. Currently doing some consulting, so I'm going to give a shout out to St. Vincent Hospital in Little Rock that I'm representing today as one of my clients. I'm a proud 1980 graduate of UAPB.
Good evening. I'm LaToya Finley, a proud 1999 graduate of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I'm currently employed in Austin, Texas at IBM as a software engineer.
Hello, I'm Curtis Cornelius. I'm currently working with vendor resource management and real estate profession as an investment corporation development. I'm happy to be here. It's my first year. I'm kind of excited about it. Great to see everyone. Just love to be here, and thank you.
Good evening, I'm Lester Matlock. I am a 1996 graduate of this university. I am a private wealth advisor with Ameriprise Financial. Thank you.
Good evening, I'm Calvin Trice. I'm a 1984 graduate of UAPB. I represent the U.S. Department of Agriculture, Natural Resources Conservation Service. I work with the same organization now for 36 years. I started on co-op.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Ruth Jones. I'm a mishap investigation specialist for NASA Marshall Space Flight Center, and I'm a proud 1994 graduate of UAPB.
Good evening. My name is Giles Willis. I'm a proud graduate of 1999, University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. In my 10th year of private practice, Willis Family Dentistry in Cary, North Carolina. This is my 2nd year here. I found out last year from my team lead, Ms. Felicia Kennedy, that I had been bitten by the YMTF bug. Because I talked about it for probably the next 2 to 3 months. So I'm happy to be here again.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Cheryl Grice, and I'm not an AMN UAPB graduate, but I did attend, and I met my husband here. So I am currently working at Kansas State University, and this is my first year. He has attended for several years, and I'm glad to be here. We're here, and we have a daughter attending school here, so excited to be here and looking forward to getting to know everyone.
Good evening, Dorothy Rhodes, University of Arkansas at Fayetteville, civil engineering graduate, 1992. I am a construction engineer with the Arkansas State Highway and Transportation Department, and this is my first year serving as consultant.
Good evening, my name is Andres Mumfield and I'm here representing Amazon.com. I'm the CS Operations Manager for Canada.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Malcolm Mathis. I'm currently work as a business architect for our North American supply chain at Monsanto. I'm a 2006 graduate from the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. We've been dropping major keys already. I'm told we got to hold on our keys for the students, but we're proud to be here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Daniel J. Brown II. I'm a 2013 graduate of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, industrial technology major, and work with Eaton Corporation in Houston, Texas.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cameron Dawson. I'm a 1999 graduate of this fine institution. I'm currently with the Office of the Comptroller of Currency. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. My name is Felisa Kennedy. I am a proud 1990 graduate of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I am currently doing a couple of things. I do my own business where we're part of the F.L. Kennedy group, and I also work most of my time at my church. And talk to me about the work that I do at my church real soon.
Good evening. My name is Andre Pendleton Jr., graduate 2003 from here at the university. Currently employed with MedTech MedCare. I'm an account manager selling medical devices and equipment.
Good evening, everyone. I am Pierre Smith, 2012 proud graduate of this institution. I'm currently a security programming analyst for Walmart Stores Corporate.
Good evening, my name is Alan Shipman, and I'm a senior global investigator for Walmart Corporate Fraud Division. And I did not graduate from here. I graduated from Dollarway High School and then moved on with my career.
Good afternoon, my name is Kevin Blakely. I'm an area manager with AT&T Data Center Operations. I'm a 96 graduate of University of Arkansas in Fayetteville in electrical engineering. I've been with the program about 17 years now. Graduated from nursing school here, and I did take one class under my mother.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Otto Myers, retired general manager from Shell Oil Company, currently doing some consulting work at a company in Trilogy Ventures. I'm not a graduate of UAPB, but I do have in common with you that love for black and gold. I'm a graduate of Grambling State University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Excel Lafayette Jr., retired Walmart Supplier Diversity and Supplier Administration Director, now president of Lafayette Enterprises, a consulting company. I'm a graduate of Langston University, but I have been attending these events for it seems like almost 10, 12 years now, but I'm excited every time I have an opportunity to come here and share with the family here.
Hello, my name is Alvin Peer. I am currently working with the United States Department of Agriculture, Natural Resource Conservation Service. This is my third year with YMTF, and I am a proud graduate of the class of 1998, the second class of regulatory science in the Department of Agriculture. Thank you.
Good evening. I am Clarissa Opaleke and a graduate of Hampton University. And this is my first year at YMTF, but spent a lot of time on this campus recruiting. I am the Senior Recruiter and Chief Diversity Officer at Farm Credit Bank of Texas.
Good evening.
evening. I'm Veronica Savachet. I am a customer quality manager at Viva Nova, which is a medical device company. We manufacture medical devices for epilepsy and cardiac heart problems. So I have been participating for maybe 5 years. I can't remember the day. And how much time. I'm the daughter of Shirley Cherry, and I went to Xavier University.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Arminta Brown. I am a 2014 graduate of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff. I am a former YMTF student, and I am currently a Federal Audit Associate at KPMG Limited Liability Partnership. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lafayette Woods. I'm a 2004 graduate from this institution. Currently employed with the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, where I began my career in 2004. Currently serve as a Major Operations and Public Information Officer. I am a product of Career Services.
Good evening. My name is Janet Overton, and I'm an expert project manager with Axiom Corporation out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And I'm a former YMTF student, and I used to be a consultant here years ago and went away for a long time, and I'm really happy to be back. And I graduated from this wonderful establishment in 1987.
Hi, my name is Cosetta Lee. I'm a 1980 graduate of the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff, and I'm a recent retiree as a federal agent for the United States government.
All right.
Good evening. You've already met my spouse. My name is Ronnie Rice. I'm Assistant Vice President of Administration and Finance, Kansas State University. My area of responsibility is all police and security operations for our 3 campuses. I think I got everybody beat. I'm a proud graduate of the class of 1979, and a lot of my mentors are still in here, still here. And I have hit 20 years plus of YMTF. Can't give you the exact number, but it's been 20 years plus.
My name is Deontay Rice. I'm a graduate of UAPB 1991. IT manager with Lockheed Martin, and I see Ricky Pierre over there. When I went to school, I don't know if we had YMTF, but I went through the co-op program, and I started out with the U.S. government, and we also, Lockheed Martin, we support the U.S. Air Force.
Hello, my name is Kamala Hodges. I'm here for University of Texas Southwestern Medical Center. I'm the Assistant Vice President for Diversity, Inclusion, and Equal Opportunity. And I've been working with UAPB since 2005. I'm trying to get my degree, but they haven't given it to me yet.
Good evening. My name is Danny Massey, and I'm a proud 96 graduate from UAPB. Turn around. Oh. 96 graduate from UAPB. I currently work for the Social Security Administration. I'm a proud product of Career Services, doing Social Security for 23 years.
Hello, I'm Ladora Striblin. I'm from Pine Bluff. I can't even think about cameras, make me nervous. I'm Ladora Striblin, former YMTF student. First year being a consultant. I currently work for General Electric, part of the corporate audit staff, currently located in Buenos Aires, Argentina.
I would also like to add to our list of individual supporters, Ameriprise Financial, Matlock and Associates. Let's give a round of applause to all of the 2017 YMTF consultants. We would also like to recognize our UAPB Jazz Ensemble, directed by Mr. Daryl Evans. Mr. Elbert Bennett, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. Dr. Jacqueline McCrae, Provost and Vice Chancellor of Academic Affairs. And Dr. Carolyn Black, Chancellor Emeritus. I apologize, it was a typo. Dr. Carolyn Blakely.
My name is Michael Farrell. I'm a sophomore major in agricultural business. YMTA was a huge success last year. As a freshman, participating in this program gave me the opportunity to sharpen my social skills, networking skills, and marketing skills. The theme for last year was remove from success, control of the lead. I use this theme in my everyday life by controlling my environment, looking for alternatives to replace my bad habits and delete anything or anyone who has motivated me to or is trying to stop me from success. As I reflect on this theme, remove from success, it reminds me of my previous consultant, Ms. Kelley. As she would say, cultivate the pathway that leads to your success, meaning push forward to make your success a reality, make your dream a reality. So as I begin this year at this program, I'm eager and anticipating for the knowledge that the consultant will give me and leave with me as I continue my journey into this college life. My challenges. I challenge my fellow students to make many connections with the different consultants in the few days we have ahead, to keep in contact after the program is over. Also, I challenge the consultant to get to know the students and to give them encouraging words to keep them motivated as we work hard to get our successful career as such as ours. Thank you.
I will make my remarks very brief because I know that Trice is waiting to get on the big quiz table so he can get revenge. But this has been a wonderful night. Would you not agree? And to Pastor Branch, thank you so much. And to all of the program participants, thank you. This is the first year since Chancellor Alexander has been the chancellor that he has not been with us at YMTF. I ran into him this morning at the airport, and he said he really did hate to miss, but he's on a business trip for the university to take care of some special business. But he sent all of his thanks to the consultants that are here today, and I think he must have contacted Mrs. Broyles and told her to stand in for him, so thank you for being here. Now, I think Pastor Branch said most of the things that's dear to my heart, which are the students. And while you're here this week and all of these consultants, we are 44 strong, had 46 consultants, so the word is getting out to register for this week. And we only had 2 cancellations. Well, not one, just came the wrong week and didn't cancel, but showed up and there was no program. So actually we had 1 cancellation. So that is something that we should give a round of applause for. As you know, the employers are continuing to raise the bar. And 44 years ago, when YMTF started, it was to introduce students, UAPB or AMN students, to careers other than education. And we have expanded the program. to help to develop our students, to position them for success. The consultants are an extension to our office, the Office of Career Services, because we do our best to make sure that our students are prepared to make the transition. Every student that's on this campus, whether they graduate and go into the workforce, or they decide to go on to graduate or professional school or start a business, the end result is to go to work. So that's what we're here for. Students, you are blessed. There are only 2 other campuses, HBCUs, that have YMTF. And when you travel and we take students to conferences, we can tell the difference of our students being prepared opposed to the other students that are there. And that's not a brag, that's a fact. Because of the work that you're doing to help us to continue the charge and to challenge our students to be the very best that they can be. So when you leave today, students, and students, I would like for you to give all of the consultants a round of applause. I appreciate you because you're taking time out of your schedule as well, your classes, and you'll have to do makeup work. A lot of the consultants here, I'm deeply grateful for you because a lot of you pay out of your pockets to come here and spend this time on this campus. You take your vacation days to come and spend this time on this campus. So I am grateful for that. So, I said short. I don't know what short means, but anyway. I want to thank, I do have to thank my boss because, you know, he writes the evaluation. So, Mr. Bennett, thank you for allowing me to do this and to do it our way. And thank you for your support. And Dr. Blakely and Dr. McCrae has always been here to support this program, and I am appreciative of that. Mrs. Broyles, thank you, because anytime I call, you respond. So thank you so much. At this time, I would like to recognize, you know, when you start calling names, you may miss someone, so if I did, don't take it from my heart, because everybody here is important to me. But let me recognize the committee. As they said in the statement, we start a year ahead of time working on this program to make it what it is today. So as I call your name, if you want to raise your hand or whatever, please do, to let them know who's responsible for putting together the great days that we have ahead of us. Okay? Some of you now need to see the face behind the phone, which is new to our staff. Carmen Jackson, will you please stand, Administrative Specialist. I told her when she leaves, she will be developed. There's another person that's new to the staff, Oscar Fuller, which is Shirley Hampton, Administrative Specialist. Will you please stand? Rhonda Wiley. She is responsible for all of the marketing of the office and does an excellent job. Tracy Knowlton, Assistant Director. And Maurice Carlton. Well, you know what I did? I said I was going to introduce the committee, and I introduced the office, so but they're the committee too, okay? So anyway, the committee, Kevin Blakely, Lois Bowers, and this lady, before I call her name, I think we should recognize her. Because many of you have probably seen the movie Hidden Figures, right? If not, please make sure that you do. I believe that it's important that we just pause and recognize Dr. Ruth Jones. Okay, do y'all know what you're clapping for? You know, I have to say that UAPB got a little publicity behind this, but she is considered as one of NASA's modern figures. Since the movie came out, Dr. Ruth has been on 2 TV interviews in the surrounding cities of Alabama, and she has participated in several panels with students K through 12. She's been telling her story, and part of her story started right here at the University of Arkansas at Pine Bluff and answering questions. So we're so proud of her, and she is a part of the planning committee, and we just proud of you. So thank you so much for giving her a round of applause. So other committee members, Camille Hodges. Lester Matlock. Vicky Peer. Elisa Kennedy. We must recognize Felicia Wiley. She could not be with us, and she's also a financial supporter of this program as well, and a graduate of UAPB. Sweat. Veronica Sabachet. Kamisha Freeman. And I also would like to recognize Malcolm Mathis, who's taking on the role as a team lead this year for us. Now, let's do something a little bit different. You're all sitting together. When I call you a team, do something, okay? To let us know that you're fired up and ready to go. At 7 a.m., not 7:01, not 7:02, but 7 a.m. Let me hear something from Team 11. Team 11. Team 11, Bobby Sweat.
We have the key.
All right. Team 1, Kevin Blakely. All right. I don't know all the teams. See, Team 2, Lois Bowers. That's kind of sad, Okay, Team 3. I'm trying to think who's got Team 3. All right. Who's the team lead? All right, Felicia Freeman. Team 4.
Team 4, ready for war.
Team 5.
Ready for work. Team 5 is alive.
All right. All right, team number 7. That's me. All right, team number 8.
Team 8, we won't be late.
All right. Team number 9.
Team 9, stay ready.
And here we go, team number 10.
Team 3, ready to win.
Well, that is wonderful. That's a little different twist, but anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. I gotta go home this evening, sometime tomorrow. So let me recognize Bullet Chair. Ricky Pierre, come on. Yeah, they're worried folks. Nathaniel Hughes, and we have someone that's going to observe our program. What's your name? Dwayne London. So, but
But let me just say, as you can tell when I introduced myself, by the way, I'm a graduate of 1981. And I am fired up and I am proud of this university. And I think with this program, Ms. Jerry and the committee, I think you hit it out of the park. Because everything I've observed tonight and experienced tonight has been just wonderful. I mean, from the registration, from the food, from the service, and this jazz ensemble. You guys, I'll be a production manager. It's great. And what about these t-shirts? Hashtag, right? 15 plus years. And I think this is one of the better programs this year. Of course, you had a great committee. Right. I was on the committee. But this has been an excellent program. I think the charge that I would just kind of echo what has already been delivered by Pastor Branch, which he did an excellent job. But to the consultants, I would tell you to be a transmitter of the keys. When it comes to education, when it comes to career development, because students, as you continue to go out into the working world, you will continue to self-develop. And your employer is going to make sure of that. And then to the students, I would also tell you to be the receiver of all this data, the information, the experience, the knowledge that's going to be transmitted to you. And so you receive it, you analyze it, and you put together your action plan. Excellent program, and we just must continue with this great institution. Thank you, Mr.
When it's time to go, the Reverend just come on to the mic and say, let's close with a word of prayer. Amen. Again, thanks to those who had a hand in inviting me. I so appreciate the opportunity to share today. Thank you to those who came to support me, my parents. I love each and every one of you. Dr. Blakely and Dr. McCray, I don't even want that. I just want to say your name. Hey, let's take a selfie later on. And I love each and every one of you, and thank you for your love for the university. Let's pray. Father, we love you. Thank you even now for your hands with us. Thank you for this program. We pray that this week will bless someone who needs to be encouraged, who needs to move forward, knowing that success is available to them. We pray for all of the consultants, staff members, committee members who will pour into our students this week. We pray that they would have receptive hearts and that they would take those keys and that they will unlock amazing doors of opportunity that you will present to them. We love you. We trust you in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you.
All right, team two. Yeah.